Alright, here we are at turn 13. So we are going to begin the investigator phase. And I actually think we're not doing too bad. We have that cultist. We go back to the board. See, we have a cultist in the room with me and Sister Mary, but I think he came to the wrong neighborhood. If I don't take him out, Sister Mary's got a wither spell and a fire extinguisher that she's not afraid to bash people right in the face with. But I'm going to try to take him out. I'm going to go with my crowbar, because we're about the most violent group of people I've ever met.
Well, I am a nun. That's what we're known for.
Yeah. You slam your weapon into your opponent's gut, then bring it around in a crushing overhand swing. Strength 2. Make a strength 2 check. Now, given that my strength is 5. And I get it. I got 2 successes and 3 clue icons. If you pass, you feel bones crunch beneath your blow. The monster suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage, 2, plus your test result, which is 2 more. So, that's 4. That'll do it for the cultist. Unfortunately, I am still focused from earlier, so it's not like I can get double focused. And I will spend my second action, while we're still in this room, to check out this clue token. The shelf is lined with curiosities, from the mundane to the horrifying. As you scan over the various items, your eye falls upon an urn marked Lilith Vanderbilt, 1856 and 1925. You pick up the urn and find it filled with ashes. Smash the urn or leave it. Why would I smash the urn? We're in this guy's house trying to investigate something. We find the ashes of his wife, but we're going to smash the urn. Alright. Smash the urn. How could that go bad? You smash the urn in a cloud of ash and broken porcelain. The room seems to chill as you find an object amidst the ashes. As you pick it up, you hear the sound of a woman weeping. Gain the candle's common item, then discard this token. So I got the candle's common item.
Put the candle back.
Yes, put the candle back. You may discard this card to convert all clue tokens to successes while casting a spell. Wow. It's kind of cool.
Why were there candles in her urn?
Who knows? So we're going to get rid of... And how big was that urn?
Right.
That token. And now it is Sister Mary's turn.
Alright, so Sister Mary is going to spend her first action moving into this other room, and then her next action will be searching this corner.
Alright. Yeah. A large scroll showing the solar system is sprawled across a pile of books. The scroll is marked with the orbits of the 8 planets. A straight line is drawn out across them from the sun, marked with today's date and the words planetary alignment. Gain 1 clue and discard this search token. And then that is both of our actions. We're getting down there. We don't have a lot left. We only have 2 places we haven't been. And this door was locked. We couldn't go there.
But it is now... We heard
should be unlocked. I'm assuming it's unlocked. We heard that click when I searched over here.
There's also this door in the kitchen. But...
Yeah, there is that door, but they don't have a...
There's no explorer.
No. That's weird. Huh.
Anyways. And there's one here, too.
If no monsters spawn here, we'll do another turn real quick on this video. When the screams begin, you believe it to be a human being crying out in fear. By the time the last echoes die, you can only conclude it is some sort of wild beast, far closer than you would like. Each investigator suffers 1 face-down horror. So we are each taking 1 face-down horror. That brings Mary to 2, and Michael to 3. Yoda.
Well, calm down.
And you notice the cat gives not a shit. Our dog doesn't necessarily get along with our cat. The cat that helped us do the setup test, our Pomeranian doesn't necessarily care for her. Alright, so we suffered our horror. And we're going to go right in the phase. So we'll play out this phase real quick. This shouldn't take too long. So we're here. We are 1, 2, 3. Well, all we can really do... Oh, one of us is even further away.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. All either of us can really do is move into that room.
Yeah, I can get to either exploration.
I would suggest going this... I would suggest going here.
Okay. Well, then I will have Sister Mary go 1, 2, and then 1, and then in preparation of
1 action,
next turn.
2 action. And that is all we are going to do this turn. Go back to the app. Go to the Mythos phase. Electricity crackles in the air. This Mythos event affects each investigator in the kitchen, which is nobody. No effect. Ruh-roh. The sound of a woman weeping drifts... Oh, shit. Drifts through the mansion halls. Why do you have to smash that urn?
Yeah.
The air grows icy cold. The ashes strewn about the office stir, and a ghostly figure rises from the shattered remains of the urn. Spawn a ghost, as indicated. Then each investigator suffers 2 horror. Willpower negates. We'll go back to the table, because I want to first show the ghost, which I think is probably the shittiest miniature in the game, because it looks like a zombie. It looks not at all like what they just showed us in that thing. And if I could get this cardboard out, I'm sure it looks nothing like the thing on the cardboard, because we, put it in based on the picture on the cardboard. But this is the most disappointing figure in the entire set to me, because I think it just looks like a zombie, not a ghost. It was here.
Yes.
So now, what did it say? 2 horror, willpower negates. I have a will of 4. So I will negate both of them.
I have a will of 5. And...
Oh.
But I could use my
cigarette.
lucky cigarette case to turn one of those search into a success, so I will negate as well. And I just have to remember that... Oh, well, this is the Mythos phase, right?
Right.
So...
Uh-oh. Imhotep. The chanting in the yard reaches its peak and can be heard throughout the manor, as if unnaturally amplified. As the chant reaches its end, you hear a door open. The ritual is complete. I will deal with you myself. Spawn a priest of Dagon as indicated. This is William Vanderbilt. Thankfully, right in the room where we just ran right into.
Yoda?
Hey. Yeah, grumble grumble. Yoda. Quiet. He's tired and he's cranky. So I guess it kind of looks like this, the figure, but still, I wish it looked different. The ghost moves 1 space towards the nearest investigator, then it attacks the investigator in the space with the highest health. Well, if we go back, we'll go back to the board so you can see the monster move. Unfortunately, it can only move here.
Well, I call that fortunate.
Well, unfortunate for the ghost. If we go back to the app, no investigator in the space. The spirit calls out, but there is no one to hear it. The spirit vanishes and reappears elsewhere. The ghost moves to the nearest space within range of the investigator. Which would be... Oh, we'll go back to the board so that we can show. So the nearest space within range would be here, because it's within 3 and not blocked by a door or anything. This could be a quick end to the game coming up here. Now is Vanderbilt. He doesn't have to move anywhere. It attacks each investigator within range. That's awesome. Vanderbilt mumbles a dark chant. You feel something writhing within your skin. Suffer 2 face-down damage.
No save.
That's just it. We both just take 2 face-down damage. That'll bring me to 4 and Mary to 5. And that's a problem for Mary.
That is a big problem for Mary. We used up all of our heal stuff.
Each investigator must resolve a horror check against the monster in range with the highest horror. So Vanderbilt has a 3. And the ghost has a 5. So we're going to resolve our horror checks against the ghost. Against Beetlejuice. So, first one for Michael McGlenn. The spirit weeps into its hands, its tears falling through to the ground below. So alone, they left me all alone, it cries. Suffer one face down horror, then flip one horror face up. Well, that sucks. So I'm going to take... No, just me.
Oh.
You'll do yours in a minute. So I'm going to take one face down horror. That brings me to 4. Which is 1 short of my maximum. Then I need to flip one face up. So I'm going to shuffle. Shuffle the do. Look away a little bit. Look at our big wall of Funkos. That's a mishmash of Marvel, DC, and My Little Pony for some reason. And then I will pick this one. It is a minor shock. Thank God. Now, we will do a horror check for Sister Mary. The spirit cries out in terror. The walls are closing. Looking around, you realize that the room has indeed grown smaller. Suffer 2 horror. Willpower -1 negates.
Well, luckily my willpower is 5, so I still have 4 dice to roll. So...
You're going to suffer 1 horror. Unless you could spend a clue token. Oh no, she got a success and 3 failures. So she's going to suffer 1 horror. And now, it just occurred to me, I'm not going to go back and watch all these videos to see if we made the mistake. But when you suffer damage or horror, you suffer it face up. I don't remember if we've been doing it that way.
Well, but a lot of the time it specifically says...
Unless it specifically says face down. If it says face down, then you take it face down. But like here, it said suffer 2 horror with willpower negating. She negated 1. So she's going to take 1 horror.
It's a minor shock.
And suffer a minor shock. So it goes right back face down. Okay. I hope we've been doing it consistently throughout the video. It just... I can't guarantee that we have been in for that. I apologize. And so that will bring us to the end of turn 13. So we will return with turn 15.
14.
14. Jesus.